Hi, in this video we will be seeing about how to add items in the list, how to remove an item, how we can join two lists and the remaining methods and list. We have seen list. List is a sequence of data items that are ordered and can be changed. In the previous slide you have seen how to create and how to access and how we can modify the list. Okay, let's see how to add items in the list. We can add items in the list in two ways. One is append method and another is insert. When we use append, what happens is it adds the data item to the end of the list. When we use insert, it allows us to specify the index position exactly in which we want to add the item. So to add an item to the end of the list, we can use append method. To add an item at specific index position, we can use insert method. Okay, in case of insert method, if index is greater than the index length, item is added at the end of the list. Let's see. Let us create a list. List equal to okay, 3 data items. I'm having the list. So I want to add another data item in the list. So list dot, first we will see append method, append. Okay, next I'll try to print it. See, we have first C, C++, Java. Here I will show the difference. Print list. So this print list, this will list the actual the list first we have created. Next, after appending, this data item Python will be added to the end of the list. That way you can view via this print. Okay. Hope you can find the difference. See, for the first print, this is the output. For the second print statement, this is the output. So the data item got added at the end of the list. Okay, this is about append. Okay, now another thing is insert is there, right? Insert. So list dot insert, we have to specify the position. Suppose third position 0 1 2 0 1 2 3 is there. So let's see 2 comma, I want to insert another data item. Now let's print and see. Print list. See, initially I created a list with 3 data items, C, C++ and Java. The data are C, C++ and Java. Later I appended with Python. So C, C++, Java and Python. Since I have used append method to add an item, it adds to the end of the list. Next I used insert method. So I specified the position as 2. So 0, 1, 2 in place of Java, PHP got appeared, and next follows the remaining items in the list. Okay, so in this way we can add item to the list. Now, how to remove an item from the list? So we can do it in 4 ways. We can use remove, pop, clear or del keyword. So we can use this 4 keywords to remove an item from the list. When we use remove, we have to specify the data item. When we use pop, it can be used in 2 ways. One is when you use pop, it will remove the last end item of the list. Else we can specify the exact position, index value in the pop method, and we can remove that particular element. If you use clear, what will happen is it just empties the list. If you use del, we can use del in 2 ways. One is we can use del keyword then followed by the list name, then we can specify the index. In that case, here what happens is I am having a list, I am having 4 data items A, B, C, D, then I am using del keyword followed by the list name, then 0, that index position value will get removed. If we use del directly the list name itself, what happens is the list will get deleted. So if I try to print it, it will show me the error. So this is the use of del. Okay, clear? It empties the list. Pop we can use in two ways. We can specify the index or we can remove the last item. So if we use alone pop, it will remove the last item. See, the D is been removed. If we use pop of specific index, that index value will get removed. Okay, let's see. List dot remove, I am specifying. Okay, now we print and see the list. See, initially when we appended the list using insert method, we added PHP, right? Now I removed the PHP using remove method. Now another one is that pop is there, right? So what is the last element? Now our list has 4 elements: C, C++, Java and Python. Now I am going to use pop method. Let's see what happens. Now I am going to use pop method. Let's see now what happens. List dot pop off. Now we print it. See, the last item got removed. Yes, the last item is Python that got removed. So this is one way of using pop. And another way is we can use list dot pop off. We can specify the, in case of remove, I am specifying the value, data item. In case of this, we can specify the index value. So now our list contains C, C++ and Java, right? So now I want to remove the index position 0. Let's print and see. Print list. See, the first element C is got removed. Now we have C++ and Java in the list. So this is way we can add item in the list and we can remove, and we have used pop method. Okay, now let's see clear method. Clear will empty the list. So list dot clear off. When I use this, there won't be any item in the list. See, all the items got removed. See, all the items, it got removed, right? Next, let's see what happens when you use del. Okay, we can use del. If we use del, so the item should be there in the list. Now we have emptied the list, right? So let's add item in the list. List dot append Python. Now we print the list. Print list. Right? When I use clear, it got cleared, right? It empties the list. When I added append, when I used append, the Python got empty. Right? Now let's use del. Del keyword. Okay, when I use del list of only one element is there, so directly it is 0. Now when I delete this, print list, let's see the output. See, it deleted the item, right? It deleted the first, I cleared, then I added Python, then I deleted the first index 0, then I am now the list is empty, right? Now I am going to delete the entire list. So how to delete the entire list? I have to use del followed by the list name. Now we will try to print the list. So what happens is, it will show us an error because there is no list and we are trying to print. See, list is not defined. So you got the difference between this del and this del usage. Here del keyword is used along with the list name followed by the index. So that specific index value data will be removed. When you use del directly followed by the list name, the entire list got deleted. So this way we have seen how to remove data items from the list. Now what you are going to say is how to join two lists. Okay, so we can join two lists using plus operator, or we can use extend keyword. Okay, these are the two ways in which we can join two lists. So let's see about the plus operator or extend function. Okay, so we should have two lists now. List 1 equal to 1, 2, 3. Next we'll have another list 2 equal to 4, 5, 6. Okay, now what I am going to do is I am going to combine this both list. Okay, so I can use either list equal to list 1 equal to list 1 plus list 2, or I can use list extend, like list dot list 1 dot extend list 2. So these are the two methods in which we can join two items. Okay, join two list. So these are the two methods. Let's see one by one. First we will see about extend. Let's print and see what is there in the list 1. Okay, so what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This two list has been combined, right, using the extend function. Now we will give comment to this and let's execute this one. The data got added. So in this way we can add join two lists. One is using plus operator, another is extend function. If you use extend function, how we have to do? First list name dot extend function followed by the second list name in the bracket. Okay, so this is way we join the two lists. Now we are going to see how we can copy or how we can count the number of data items in the list. How to copy from one list to another list. Okay, so this method you are going to see. So list 3 equal to list 2 dot copy of, and we will print this list 3. See, 4, 5, 6. It's been copied in the list 3. What is there in the list 2, 4, 5, 6? That's been copied here. Okay. So this is combining of two lists. So this answer, this is output as for copy. Okay, now I want to count the number of elements in the list. So how that can be found? So number of elements, right? So n equal to, well, what we can do is we can, which list I want to use the list 2. Let's see, list 2 dot count, which data item I want to count, 5. Okay, now we will print n. So only one occurrence is there, no? That's why 1. Let's change it to 2 and see. See, occurrence is 2. Now I am having 2 elements, so it's showing 2. So in this way we can find the number of elements in the list. Now I want to know what is the specific value, or we can say what is the specific index value of the particular data item. Suppose I want to know the index value of I equal to list 1 dot index of which element I want to know, 3. Okay, let's see, print I. So index of 3 is 0, 1, 2, no? Before that we'll print there in list 1. I just made it. Okay, so what are the elements in list 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 5 and 6. I want to know the index of 3. So 0, 1, 2. So the index value is 2. That's what we got. Okay. So this is about index of particular data item, and this is about how to count the data item in the list. Now we will see how to reverse the data element. So how to reverse is list 1 dot reverse method we can use. So print list 1. See, this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the list 1 data item. When you use reverse method, it got reversed. Next we can also use sort method. Okay, you have seen how to join to a list. Next, reverse method you have seen. You can also use sort method, ascending order by default. So this what is about list. Thank you. Keep learning.